Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. I already know. I bet y'all tuned in fast as F for this one. Is there a Viper coming for Dodge? Yes and no. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. So, if you saw the video, I saw my buddy over there, Racer X, made a video yesterday saying that there's no Dodge Viper coming. And I will be honest, that is what was said by, and I don't even want to say the executive because I don't want to put anybody on blast, but that was said by an executive of Stellantis while we were there. We were just having an informal conversation. Were we drinking beers yet? I don't think we were drinking beers yet. Oh, maybe I had a beer. I don't know. It was an it was an interesting day. Oh, I did. Actually, I did. It was because it was towards the end of the day. I did. I had a Miller Lite on deck. Anyways, having a beer, just having a conversation, trying to stay cool in this VIP trailer where most of the executives and stuff were chilling, and some, Tony Stewart was there, a bunch of other people were in there. And we're just chilling, right? Myself, Butter the Insider, OC Motivator, Racer X, Mopar Heaven on Instagram. There's a bunch of people. I think Hellcat Durango was in there. A bunch of people from social media. We were just, Mod DeFame was in there with his brother and his wife as well. We're just all chilling, right? But we're over to the cut over by the bar, and we're having a conversation. And it came up, about the Viper, right? And the executive basically said, that's not what and to be clear, it wasn't Matt. Matt is the CEO of Dodge. It wasn't Matt. The CEO said, that's not what Dodge is about. Keyword, that's not what Dodge is about. And I went, huh, interesting. Now you're going to say I'm reading into shit, and I already know that one of these executives is going to see this video and laugh because we made jokes about shoes and everything else. Butter the Insider be seeing everything. I don't know. He's a psychic with this shit. He'd be like, this executive has these shoes on. It must mean this. I'm waiting for Butter to make that video, by the way. Anyways, I get where this executive is coming from because they said, look, the ZR1 is what, north of $200,000. The ZR1X is what, 300 and something $1,000. The GTD Mustang is $360,000. Why wouldn't Dodge play in that area? Oh, because it probably won't be a Dodge. It'll be an SRT. Did the executive lie? No, he just said Dodge wouldn't make a Viper. Huh. I talked to you guys a while back, right? And you guys know the track record is what the track record is. Me and Butter the Insider are pretty on point when it comes to stuff like this. Well, we got some recent information that shows SRT, dealers were notified that SRT was becoming a brand. I'm going to do a separate video on it and show you the documents and the branding and stuff on why that is, but I'm going to show that to you because I think you seeing it is better to for the credibility and so you can understand what's coming. But anyways, are they going to have SRT direct dealerships? Come on. No, they'll be at existing Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram dealerships, but it will be its own thing. The SRT division will build its own vehicles. And that's how I think you're going to see Cuda, Duster, some of the other stuff that might come from SRT, not Dodge. What does that mean? Viper? Yeah. Now, it's funny while we're having this conversation, and Butter just did a video on this as well, because we had other people that work in development that popped up on us over the weekend at Roadkill Nights that wanted to link up with us after the event. I had multiple people trying to come up to me at Roadkill Nights where I was like, whoa, don't tell me shit here. Don't show me anything here. I'm being watched like a fucking hawk. I know for a fact. And then it was funny because at one point, me and Butter and OC are walking, whatever, and I go into the bathroom. I go into the bathroom to take a leak, and they got these little air-conditioned bathrooms or whatever. I go in there to take a piss, and then there's an exit door on the other way. You go in one way, go out the other. I went back out the entrance door, and there was literally somebody over in the cut waiting to see if I was coming out the other door. Were they just a fan? Did Stellantis have security watching to see what I was doing? I don't know. Look, I've been in intelligence for 20 years. I could give a fuck if somebody's watching me or following me around. When it comes to at least intelligence, tradecraft-wise, I'm not stupid. I'm not about to shit where I eat, bro. I'm not about to get information on stuff that I would leak from sources at the friggin' event. I'm not stupid. That said, did link up with people after the fact and have a few beers. And I can tell you right now, they're working on clay models of what this is what Butter did his video on, Viper-esque looking vehicle at Dodge. I think that's going to be the cheaper $30,000, $35,000 entry level sports car. All right, that's what I think is going on there. And the portal, because I know you guys are talking about the Dodge Charger portal where they had the CUDA logo on the wall, and you had the new Viper logo all the way there in the back, and what looks like a Viper on the lift there in that video. You can go. Butter did a much better video than I did on it. You should go check out his channel. But needless to say, do I think that a Viper's coming? Of course it's coming. I'm taking what the executive said at his word. Just not coming from Dodge. And, you know, had I been thinking clearly while I was sitting there that day, I probably would have been like, well, what about SRT? What about SRT, sir? What about SRT? I think they have to do it at some point from SRT. And here's the thing. SRT vehicles are not going to be priced like regular vehicles, which I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, that's bullshit. They're not available to the masses. Look, a V8 Charger will be available at Dodge to the masses. Hemi, CUDA, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure they'll make something that is affordable, available to the masses. All of these cars or SRT division vehicles are not going to be $150,000, $200,000 vehicles. That's not the case. The Viper is a special case, though. And this executive made it clear that they said the same thing. They were like, yeah, we could take an MC20, but that's a carbon fiber tub, and, you know, put a V10 in there's plenty of room in there. They literally said, yeah, we could put a V10, twin turbo V10 in the back of that, and you know, repurpose an MC20, MC Pure, whatever they're calling the damn thing now from Maserati. Yeah, he said, yeah, they could do it, but we'd be looking at a $250,000 to $300,000 car. No shit. The Corvette's doing the same thing. So is the Mustang GTD. If you don't think that Stellantis is going to build a car to compete with the Corvette ZR1, the ZR1X, and the Mustang GTD, dumb. Now, let me tell you the difference between myself and Racer X. Racer X has a great relationship with Stellantis. They bring him in for events. They do all of that stuff. And that's because he's an insider with them publicly. Like, I guess he knows some of the same things that I might know or Butter the Insider might know, but he doesn't put it out for public unless they tell him he can put it out in public, right? That's called having a good relationship with the brand, or you're working with the brand. Nothing wrong with that. I think Racer X is good, you know, at that. My guy Demonology has the same thing. Mod to Fame is now in there with it. My guy Cody, one of the Badassadors, John over at Boosted Motorsports, they're all plugged in at the same level. Racer X is a little bit different because he's covering different things in terms of, but he also does racing, but he's not doing Mopar racing as much, which Tim, I think, took it out on him on the mechanical Ram. I saw your comments saying, hey, why did Tim Kaniskis take it easy on you on the Ram? My knee's effed up. I literally just had it, you know, it's literally still healing. I still have a partial MCL tear and PCL tear. Still got my ass on the damn bull. I don't give a shit. Or Ram. I still got my ass on the mechanical Ram because it was the right thing to do. But anyways, the crux of the matter is this. Are they going to build a Viper? Yep. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that there will be a Viper built at some point here in the near future. They don't have a choice. They have to make some. And yes, it's not going to be a Viper that you remember from the 90s or the early 2000s. It's going to be a $250,000 car. It's not going to be and it's not going to be a Dodge. It's probably going to be SRT only, like I said. More on that in a video coming here soon, but this also came in because you guys know I'm friends with several different dealership owners. And one of them one of them is not an owner. He's a regional manager for Lithia, and they have a bunch of Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram in a different area. That's where I got this from, where he said, hey, they're making SRT a brand. We just got like the memo and all this other stuff. So I'm going to do a separate video on that, so stay tuned. But when I tell you like Racer X is not wrong. He said Dodge is not going to make a Viper. He's right. That's what we heard from the executive's mouth. Dodge isn't going to make a Viper. They're not. But it's the same way you have to think. Dodge used to also make Rams. Dodge isn't making Rams anymore, are they? The best thing I can tell you is this. It's almost a tongue-in-cheek thing, or it's an omission, I guess would be the best way to say it. It's not, this executive isn't lying to us. He said a fact. Dodge isn't going to build a Viper, but is SRT going to build a Viper? Like I said, there's a lot of stuff coming. They're going to 426 some stuff because there's no excuse now. There's no more CAFE standard. There's no more fines. We don't have to just go 6.2 and 6.4. We're going elephant on stuff this year, going into next year or whatever. You're going to see stuff at Jeep, like I said in the previous video. I think you're going to see a Grand Wagoneer with a 426. I think you're going to see a truck with a 426. You're going to see a ton of great products. Like I said, 2026 is going to be a huge year. That said, are they going to build a Viper by 2026? If it happens, it's probably going to be a 2027 model year or 2028. Now, what's going to happen, what's going to be funny is you guys are going to see this development car that's going to come out here in the near future, and you're going to say, that thing looks like a Viper, but it's not. It's not a Viper. And they could be reviving the Stealth name. And if you remember back in the days, the Viper and the Stealth didn't look exactly the same, but it had some of that design language. I think you're going to see something from Dodge that looks like a Viper that they call the Stealth. There you go. There you have it. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Our Ram 1500 giveaway is still going on. It will be going on for the rest of August, so time is running out. There's all types of new merch up on the site, from new coffee mugs to different shirts. Somebody asked today, like, are you gonna put up Eat a Dick shirt? I'm working on it today. I'm having the design guys get that together. We just got up the Lion shirts for TK's Garage. We got some Mustang Slow shirts. there's all different types of stuff up there. New stuff. And with the brand deal, with the deal from Adidas, Under Armour, coming soon, Nike, and New Balance, I never thought I would be selling my own damn shoes. Never in my life did I ever think I'd be selling my own sneakers. But yeah, you can get some TK's Garage or TK sneakers from Nike and or New Balance coming soon. Finalizing those deals, but they will be up on tk'sgarage.com if you want to pick them up. There's already, I believe, a pair of Under Armours up there and a regular, I don't know who makes these ones, but they're basically it's a white label shoe. The high top, whatever TK's Garage ones that are on there now, they were like racing shoes, or what you would wear with a fire suit. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't be going to give Racer X a bunch of hate in his comments. He wasn't wrong. He literally said what the executive said. I'm just telling you there's more to it. He said Dodge. He didn't say anything about SRT. Video coming soon on SRT being a brand. And oh, where did you hear that? I wonder where you heard that before. Huh? I don't know, did I say that 3.5 months ago, 4 months ago, that SRT was going to be becoming a brand? And then SRT came back? And now it's becoming a brand? Huh. I told you so. Stay petty, my friends. So like, TK, do you drive the giveaway cars? Here's the Cadillac. God, she sounds good.